This is your Chapter 16 video lecture out of your ADA book. We'll be talking about bookkeeping procedures in accounts payable. Accounts payable is a system by which all dental practice expenditures are organized, verified, and categorized. They're going to identify when checks for bills are to be written, including payroll, verify charges, and categorize expenditures. So organizing a system, we're going to set dates each month to generate checks, file unpaid bills according to the date the checks to pay them will be written. Before paying statements, we're going to verify postings by comparing invoices with the statement. We'll prepare checks manually or electronically. We're going to stamp the date paid and the check number on the statement. And then we'll categorize expenditures to facilitate account reporting. When the invoice arrives, we're going to confirm the receipt of invoice items. The invoices are then filed. The statement arrives for payment. The invoices are then cross-checked against the charges on the statement. We'll verify invoices and staple them to the statement. Then the statements are filed. Processing payments. So we'll have payment authorization and transfer. We can do electronic check writing or do a pegboard type check writing and making a deposit. Steps in writing a check. So if we're doing manual, we will use unalterable ink. We're going to write legibly. The pay's information will be written. We're going to write the check amount clearly, transfer the check information to the register, have authorized parties sign. In the event of an error, we are going to reissue a check and check the account balance before mailing to ensure that we have sufficient funds. With computerized check writing, we'll use special paper designed for check printing, use a font and size that are easy to read. We'll enter all the information, double check that we have entered the correct dollar amount, check and verify the information's been entered correctly. And then a check can be voided in the program and will appear on the check registered as voided. So we'll look at information listed on the bank statement. And we're going to verify debts, deposits, canceled checks, balance, and then making corrections if needed. If the account doesn't balance, we're going to ensure that all checks were properly entered on the register. We'll check whether all totals on the deposits are the same as on the statement. We'll ensure all checks are accounted for. Account for all electronic debits and credits. Factor in all service charges. Verify that the worksheet calculations are correct. We'll double check all checkbook calculations. And if we need to, we can ask for help, or a second eye is always helpful. For payroll, we are going to create a payroll record, have new employee complete the Immigration and Naturalization Service Form, or I-9, check the approved I-9 documentation, record the employee's social security number with the employee's name and address. We'll have the employee complete a W-4 form. We're going to calculate payroll, identify employment tax rates, calculate the net salary, and then report this to taxes. With computerized payroll, we'll use the information kept in the payroll record, report generated on the basis of information stored in the employee database. And there are services that we can use through banks and third-party vendors that calculate the payroll, provide third-party services, and then IRS provides a list of companies that have passed the IRS assurance testing system and or business accepted testing requirements.